Ryan Davis is a very, very, very funny comedian. We all know that he has those funny skits where he's in the courtroom and, they're holding trial. And those skits are very funny, right? He's been out for a while really trying to make it mainstream, right? But for all the stuff that's going on with Tyler Perry, where Tyler Perry's been exposed by Kristen Keys, he's been exposed by Mr. Dixon, Derek Dixon, and all these different people, right? He's being exposed by all these different people. Ryan Davis, took to social media to really respond to this Derek Dixon dude and really get at him, right, and calling him fraudulent. Now, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that's really coming at the Tyler Perry, and he's starting to lose the support of a lot of women in the community that he's had because of these allegations. These allegations is really starting to shake up his foundation, right? And people starting to really question. Now, there was a guy, Walter, that called him out years ago and been calling him out ever since, saying that, he's part of the LGBT lifestyle and he's living in the shadows, right? But let's look at what Kristen Keys said first, and then we'll look at what Walter said. Check it out.
I've been speaking to my brother about making a declaration of my experience, what I experienced with certain powers that be that were moving inappropriately. And I really, it's in my bone marrow to discuss that, because thankfully God built me the way that he built me, but I'm not sure, based on this person's claims and brags. Same time this person was sexually harassing me for years. He was claiming, that he had multiple young black men on the payroll, and they just had to show up when he requested them to be there.
Now, Walter Lee Hampton II, is a guy that's from the LGBT community. He says that he was friends with Tyler Perry years back, right? And, they're no longer friends. But he's been exposing Tyler, saying that Tyler's using his money and his power to take advantage of people. And he's been like this for a long time. Now, this is all alleged. I can't prove it, but this is what this guy's online saying. So before we get to Ryan Davis, let's first look at what Walter said, and then we'll come right back.
Tyler Perry is gay. I know he's gay. He knows he's gay. We all have friends that know he's gay. I've hung around Tyler Perry. I've known Tyler Perry for years. Tyler Perry is hiding in the closet, trying to hide his sexuality and not really doing a good job about it when you stop and think about it. The man's gay. Like any other gay man until the gay. Hell, you can look at me and see that I'm gay. I'm 6'2", 250 pounds, 230 on a good day. But today ain't a good day. I'm 250 today. But anyway, Tyler Perry's gay. I didn't out him. When Tyler Perry went out to clubs and partied with friends and went and participated in the gay lifestyle like everybody else, Tyler Perry's probably been gay since he was a little kid, just like me. No one outed Walter. You can't out a person that is already known to be gay.
Now, this Derek Dixon guy, he has a $260 million lawsuit against Tyler Perry, alleging all kinds of wicked things that Tyler Perry allegedly is supposed to have done. Basically saying that Tyler at one point got real drunk and tried to take the cheeks from him. Literally, tried to rip his clothes off and just take the cheeks, right? So Ryan Davis, he started playing out the text messages of the Tyler and Derek Dixon was having back and forth, and he was saying that he hopes that Derek Dixon don't get any money, because there's no way in the world a straight man will sit here and entertain these type of text messages. Check this out.
That man suing Tyler Perry don't get a dime. And it's because, honestly, if that man was sexually harassing you, there's certain parts within those text message conversations that a straight man would have put an end to the conversation immediately. He would have had questions immediately. There wouldn't have been so much back and forth. For those who don't believe me and go, oh, well, you don't know until you're in that situation.
Bro.
What's up with the boy?
Nothing, man. I was calling to let you know, man, I don't know if you're going through anything or not, but, I would hope that, you will allow somebody to hold you and make love to you. Hey, what up, bro?
What up?
Oh, nothing, man. Oh, you crossed my mind, man. I just wanted to tell you, I don't know what you're going through, but, I would hope that you would allow somebody to hold you and make love to you.
What? You said what?
What up, bro?
Man, what the up, bro?
Oh, nothing, man. I just want you to know, man, if you're going through anything, I just would hope you would, allow somebody to hold you and make love to you.
Man, what the
So as you can see, Ryan Davis is doing this in comedic fashion to be funny, but it really wasn't funny. He was really dead serious, right? Because what straight man would really sit there and engage with something like that? So when he called his friends on the phone, just doing it, his friends were like, man, what the heck, man, what the hell? What are you talking about, man? I don't get down like that. Don't play with me like that. So why would you even keep engaging in the conversations, going over to the man's house, doing all this kind of stuff if you didn't want to play those type of games, right? This thing gets real goofy. But Corey Holcomb, right? Corey Holcomb has been calling out Hollywood and these actors and these entertainers and all these people for years, and all the things that you would have to do in order to get to the positions that you get to. And Corey Holcomb has been under fire for doing that. But Corey Holcomb, he spoke on this some time ago, and when he called them all out, didn't have to say no names, but he said this.
Listen, I used to talk about Hollywood, and so many people would say to me, Corey think everybody gay. Listen to what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I can't do nothing about the lifestyle of men who choose that. But I do want to give you a little information. All you guys who thinking of coming out of here thinking you gonna make it, your asshole must be sacrificed. You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it, homie. If you ain't coming out of here to ride cowboy style at these parties.
The Illuminati, that shit. They approached me.
Man, the joke.
They approached
Craig,
me.
you ain't scared to talk about it, huh?
Yeah, they approached me, but I was lucky they had to, because when the Illuminati approached me, they was like, Sinbad. I was like, nah, that ain't me. Got the wrong Sinbad.
I have been on television shows and been so scared. Man, all this stuff you seeing, you ain't getting nothing but bits and pieces of the truth. These parties in Hollywood come with consequence and penetration. And if you like to party and bounce, you need to come to Hollywood. Why be a backdooria in Cleveland when you can come to LA and you might get the right tickle back there? You know what I'm saying? I want to know, they come up with this name. Now, this name blew my mind. Power Bottom. From what I understand, it's a whole bunch of information that hasn't been released, but you know it will be.
Yeah.
I mean, like, about not just one brother, a lot of brothers who's been looked at in ways where it's changed me. Yeah. Some people, I can't go watch their movie no more because all I could think about is how they move. And I'm not one who goes off a rumor with nobody.
Yeah.
I'm not one who goes off a rumor. I live in Hollywood. I know what it is because I done seen it. And now that I know a lot more than the average one would know, it's hard to watch these guys play superheroes and
Right.
good guys and stuff like that. It's tainted. That's why I said once before on my show, I try not to get to know the people I watch in entertainment, because when I know it, like when I know it's hard to watch them be a good guy in a movie.
Why is the truth so hard for people?
The truth is hard for people because they know if their lives were revealed, a lot of people would be finished.
Right.
Like my life, I think of all of the secrets that ain't out there about Corey. If they got out there, I think I could still do.
Me too.
Because it ain't no fruit, ain't no backdooria in my life. Yeah. So that's the thing I would be the most ashamed of.
Oh, I got a few.
So in closing, I'll say this, man. You know, there's a lot of things being exposed. There's a lot of people being exposed. And I think that we're not surprised or shocked when it comes to Tyler Perry. I think even Stevie Wonder can see, you know, that he's a part of, you know, the alternative lifestyle. And that's fine. That's okay, right? If that's the life, you know, I don't think that he would lose his fan base in the church. I don't think that he would lose anything. I think that he would be celebrated more for coming out and walking in his truth. I don't think that he has to hide. He's Tyler Perry, you know, and the guy Walter Hampton II has been exposing him for the last 14 years, right? But, you know, with all these lawsuits, at some point, he's not going to be able to keep hiding or paying people off. It's better just to come out and just say, this is who I am. But Ryan Davis, you know, he saw this and, you know, he made it into a skit, but made it where it wasn't funny, right? And he wasn't defending Tyler. He was saying, like, listen, if Tyler's sending you these text messages, why you even entertaining the text messages? Why you playing around? Why you just not ignoring it, right? So, man, this thing is crazy. But y'all, I'm going to cut this video short here. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man. What y'all think about those text messages and Derek Dixon entertaining those text messages? Do it seem like he was actually playing a part in it or you know, was doing what he had? I don't know. Do it seem like he had guilt in the situation? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.